That's what it is. Lin! Blade Master opening. And then a probably fast tech going for Windwalk. Grunt into Headhunters, eh? Ivan Kirkov, 19-month supporter on YouTube. Lin for the win. Very nice rhyme, my friend. That's why you have a comedy store. Blade Master into fast tech. Happy. Not interested in an expo, I gather. Aggressive stance, Blade Master, and why not? Try to delay the DK for as long as possible. Take the aura away. And for Lin, I gotta say, I didn't see the show match they played throughout the week. Except the last map. But there, it was a little bit too late already. Is it still Mass Wyvern, or is Lin mixing it up again?
A player's forces are under attack.
That seemed like one of his biggest strengths. To be able to play Headhunters or Wyvern. A little bit late here. Lin, at least for the creep. A little bit too late for that ghoul. Is that foreshadowing for the series? 6 saved by Happy. Gets the Magi, saves both ghouls. Well done. $1.5 and reaping maybe with the grunt. Yeah. What the humans and night elf and undeads can do, or can do as well. Lady Peaceful, thank you for the 23. Happy got it. Looked like he got the last hit with the blade, but just an indicator. Tier 2 done. Lin ahead in that regard. That was a steal. Also not a steal. Wow. Happy is not allowing much here. Very good anti-harass. Very good control. Very good last hits. Happy is getting into scary shape again, apparently. Or is at least today.
A player's forces are under attack.
Which then is not good news for Dice, who has to play him later at night. In the DWCC qualifier. Warm-up phase between them, not as explosive as a human versus undead matchup is. Only an illusion. Oh, big mana for Happy, by the way. Didn't necessarily see that. Blade can save some mana as well by using Cloak instead of Windwalk. Grunt died to creeps. Alright, Blade Master gets surrounded here. Lin gotta figure this out. Since it's Lin, this could kind of be on purpose.
A player's forces are
but otherwise he would be at 31 out of 31, and that does seem a little more optimized than letting a grunt die to creeps. But hey. He needs the supply? I don't think so. Like a grunt is 3 supply. He's up 3 supply. Nice creep manip. Ring of the Archmagi. Good boost. Good information about the timing. Sees the lich. And we got a calm before the storm. We are not going into Headhunters. We're once again... Like, we move from Headhunters into Wyvern. Happy not answering with the Dark Ranger. Despite seeing Headhunters, so he's not falling for this. Illusion coming in, forcing him into a bit of Nova. Blade Master's getting better and better. Lich inventory is looking crazy as well. Heal wards for creeping. Big mana for the fight. Coming in now. Shadowhunter a bit fragile, I gotta say. Heal ward gone. Begging for Coil Nova. Begging for a Hex. Is that enough damage? Hoping for some crits. Linsane's sword. Oh, Shadowhunter. Ooh, got the healing done, and all of a sudden, that is the kill. The exquisite Lin Blade Master control. Sick healing on Lin's side, and now the illusion is ready to block. We have another Hex. This must be a kill. Double wipe in the middle of Northern Isles. Lin, this wasn't a perfect early game, but when it counts, he is there. And what an explosion in skill that was. Happy underestimating the power of Blade Master Shadowhunter. The good old Tom timing. What an insane sequence this was. Only ghouls and skeleton keep happy in the game. Unbelievable. He had to cancel one of the revives. It's only a Lich coming back to have a little bit of defense against this. Lin in Happy's base. Lich is back. There's little mana, but without the DK, there's still lots to do here. For what it was, great recovery and great fight, getting 2 headhunters. Feeding the Lich a little bit, but obviously no Lich progress. Crazy XP gain for Blade Master and Shadowhunter. And the most important units, the Wyvern, they survived. Wow, this is hugely impossible to recover from. He lost the Wyvern 2 to towers. Oops. Oops. Maybe that is a saving grace. Tier 3 on the way. If he gets the statue, I think it's worth it. He didn't, though.
A player's forces are under attack.
Late not level 4. Got an orb. Claws +8 for the Lich. Level 2 Nova at the ready. Ooh, that's a big one. Speed scroll popped, and with that, all the aggression seems gone. Very little anti-air though. Shadowhunter can't help. Lich, huge range on Nova. He's looking for hero focus. He's just begging for a kill. Alchemist coming in. Acid bomb is lethal, mind you. But 75 HP is not enough, and the Alchemist should not reach. How much damage is the Blade Master able to do? He got the statues, which is big. He got both statues, actually. No regen at the moment. Happy get greedy here. Items are surreal. Ouch. Supply by Lin is not looking good. No expo either. No gold for a tiny. I feel like Happy is back. If not ahead. 3-3 heroes despite the 2 kills. He's just simply aiming for statues. That's all he's doing for the past 2 minutes or so. Heavy staff now. He's sending the Wyvern back in. We got a guard. That's an easy kill. Can you win 2 against 1 with micro? Late level 4. No reveal. What about the Wyvern? Ah, they're doing good. They're doing good. Level 2 critical strike. Things get dicey. Lich might reach. Ow! Acid bomb is again not leading to a kill thanks to heal wave. Could have though. Could have. And another snipe. This will lead to mana problems on Happy's side. When did the statue last regen? Now he has one, but he wants more. Needs more. Very atypical, by the way, for Happy to not have shades. Gonna keep the number of Gargs in check. Good snipes. And Blade Master Shadow. That's the key. No TP. Nothing on the Shadow Hunter at all. Forcing some coils. DK almost at full mana. But statues, man. This is the Lich asking for another Nova soon. 20 mana points missing. It's a bloodbath, this game. Like, very few units are actually saved. Almost every focus fire is leading to a kill. Destroyer down, Wyvern down, Ghouls on the ground. But the big levels are quite far away. One base is this very expensive if you lose these units. Wait. Yeah, statues. Always the safe bet. With a couple of hits, you guarantee a purge. Statues don't move anymore. And then easy pickings. Mana potion's gone. But also no mana on the Shadow Hunter anymore. Only an invuln. Chasing now. Oh, Nova. Can't dodge it. Uh-oh. 7 seconds. You gotta run now. Lots of losses here. Shadow Hunter's not a damage dealer. How do you get out, buddy? Zeppelin? Maybe? Oh my god, he bought the Zeppelin, but it popped out on the wrong side. And now everything is dead. Wyvern, Kodo, everything. Oh man, oh man. Kodo actually saved for now, but not much longer. Quite a disaster for Lin in that upper right hand side, just running out of steam. And Happy, after losing both of his heroes in the early game, punishing Lin's overcommitment. And is taking the game from here. Levels are looking crazy. That Lich is looking crazy. It is a very low supply game on both sides. Only 3 ghouls, can't use them. This base with 3 burrows, I don't think you can accomplish much. And the blade is sharking again. You know, the wheels keep on spinning. Okay. 7G, thank you for the 66 month, my dude. Lin clearly used the Shadow Hunter as bait, so the Blade Master didn't fall. Level 5 BM. The necessary level. Absolute bloodbath here on Northern Isles. Happy positioning his units far in the back. Now he knows there's a shade. He needs a level 5. He needs a level 5 bad. Happy can creep up a storm now for 5-5. And then I don't think there's anything Lin can do to stop him. The necessary number of Wyvern aren't there. So what do? He's not banking for a tiny. Can't really afford. Like, against Happy, when you know that he has a shade out, like, no way you get away with anything sneaky. But maybe that is a moment here. The creep jack, he's looking for it. Immediately, with the 2 raiders and then snare, get one of the guards, but easy to replace them once that Destro bad, so Hex can work and the hero focus can start again. But that's it with the mana. I think Happy got this. So much Coil Nova left. Blade Master again with the invul. Actually used as a decoy to save the SH. Happy lets him go. Deprioritizes here. But yeah, 3 heroes are enough. Especially when you dispel the buffs, it helps a lot. And now the Shade Happy sees everything. And he shows him that he sees everything.
forces are under attack.
He's not making any progress, is he? How do you deal with this without an extra base? Without 6-7 wyvern? Without the click of death? It's troublesome, man. The writing is on all the walls. Shadowhunter falls, no more regen. Lin with an amazing move in the mid game, but Happy lured him into an overcommitment, got the W in the fight after, and just sniping statues isn't enough. And Lin wasn't clean enough, I think. Very unusual to see him drop so many units to towers, especially. So 2 weeks ago, 40 was the best player in the world. Then Lin took over as the best player in the world, but today Happy might be the best player in the world. If he had taken the orange camp while Happy was regaining heroes, then he can stab him when the Lich comes back. Yeah, I think he got greedy. Or saw an opportunity, but Happy maneuvered well against it. It's up to Happy whether he wants to be number 1 or not. Happy has always been the best player in the world? Nah. Between Stars War and maybe the last B Cup final, he wasn't. But you know, maybe it was just one map. Maybe it was just one map. And maybe it's all gonna change when we move on to Hammerfall. It's so funny how you can trigger you with the best in the world discussion. I love it. Happy 1, Lin 0. Let's go. Any changes? I don't think so. Has to be said that Lin was incredibly low on number of wyvern this entire game. Was never able to establish critical mass. And this time looks like a bit of a different build, eh? Mega fast tech. When I won Creep Camp League, I was the best player for a day. Yeah, I think that was your world championship, right? Good to see you more and more here, Scars. Always good company. And you were world champion with PD, exactly. Couple of German insiders here. So Lin, clean it up a bit. That was his first map of the day. Well, Happy is coming from a series with 40, so definitely warmed up. I think there's definitely potential for Lin to play better. Not losing the grunt to creeps. Arguing that it wasn't on purpose. Not losing the headhunters that easy, especially to towers. There's potential. There's for sure potential. I think it's the same build again. Happy knows what's up. Seeing the blade, seeing the shop. And then he can adjust. Going for a very safe one. And then Makrura. Hungry boy. Thank you very much for the sub. Get something to eat, my man.
Player's forces are under attack.
Oh, he is not going all-out aggression. I like that he takes out the camp now. If there's only one unit gets the poison. And that is certainly a bit more efficient, no? Alright. Ping. Or maybe food delivery. The ice cream man has arrived. And here we go. Alright, needs to heal self now. Dodge the scout.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay. This steal would be huge. Shouldn't be allowed though, wasn't allowed. Blade Master finds himself in a surround. Gotta respect the man in the ice cream van. Hello, Mota. That was amazing. Also that snipe doesn't really work. Still at 68. And that poke against the ghoul, like he wants to get the damage out that Windwalk provides, catches a couple of hits. Lynn got the item, second ring. Will certainly help. But of course, you want damage. Rings don't amplify the crits.
Are under attack.
But you know, every ring is the counter to an Orb of Corruption. Orb of Corruption is very strong. So it's nice. Calm early. Lynn moving away. It's like, ah, yeah, today I'm not gonna steal anything from you. Let's continue creeping so I take experience from your side of the map. Double beastery confirmed. Happy needs to have this information to decide what hero is going for. But yeah, I didn't see any headhunter. This is a way more streamlined Wyvern build. Not a single unit. This was the most successful build that Soen defeated happy with. Lynn has defeated happy with this build many times. Northern Isles was a deviation from the norm. Having the Grunt and the Headhunters is not meta. I think Mass Wyvern is just meta. Straight up tier 3. Mass Wyvern is the meta. And Lynn gets the crit. Trying to cover the retreat force another coil. Yeah. It's all about these little differences. One coil makes a big difference. So, question at that stage of the game. Where will we see Hex creeping? What are you doing with the Shadow Hunter? Can go to the middle. Happy can't even deny his Acolyte. Washed.
A player's forces are under attack.
Happy clearly wants to interrupt this creep. He has a very good idea that Lynn is in the middle. Yeah, this is the common camp for the big consumable. Huge power spike if you get a good one. Oh, damn. He's pushing him to the right into the base. This is so sick. But Happy sees it. He had a little bit of a wrong read. My god, he's reaching next level. But the coil is at the ready. Hex against it. Kill. For Blade Master and Shadow Hunter. Nicely played around it, but also mad respect for Happy for figuring this out. But that's not enough. That's not enough to catch up. And at the same time, Lich can't level. Safer Wyvern though. Tier 3 on the horizon. We go Gargs. The next step for Lin is go Bats. We only have one tower here. Hammerfall, one of the primary maps to go for the Wyvern harass into bases. At one point, I wouldn't be too surprised to see Happy with more towers. But yeah, both consumable to Lin. And we got a big invo potion, which is fantastic. We got a Scroll of the Beast, which on Wyvern is crazy. 25% of 40 is 10. It's 10 extra damage on these glass cannons. Hex. Oi, that Lich. Where's the DK? He's so far away. Oh my god, it kills him as the coil arrives too late. So sick. Is that the second mid-game where we get a double kill? DK was somewhere else. Wanted to give solo experience on the Lich, and Lin punishes it so hard. Great mid-game for the War Chief. But man, Happy also mega close with that coil. Aiming for revenge. He's playing with fire, isn't he?
A player's forces are under attack.
Dude, how can you lose a Lich like this and still be aggressive? How do you have the cojones for that? Unbelievable. Lich coming in now. Blade is a little hurt. Got the heal scroll against Nova on Wyverns. Perfect. We've seen 1 or 2 bats. And that's about it. Alchemist now. Okay, taking out the ghouls. Taking out the ground control. All about XP. There's not too much XP here. Happy got it. And he's taking out Wyvern. He is taking control of this fight. Item went to the Shadow Hunter. Has more Hex. Goes for the DK. No TP. Oh yeah, he wants the first hero. He wants the first hero. Bad! Hex! TP! Focus! Kill! And the extra expense on the town portal as well. That is a super expensive mid-game for Happy. Who's getting torn? A new one here. 20 food. And more mana. And it's another hero kill, isn't it? Shadow Hunter, maybe a little suboptimal, but Lich is moving back in. DK can't be resurrected at the tavern. You don't have the resources just yet. Can't help but feel that more would have been possible by Lin. But unlike in game 1, he's not over pushing, pulling back, healing up. Don't force the issue. The Blade Master control is such a thing of beauty. DK back from the tavern, but that's all he can afford. Lin can pull back, expand, win the game from there. Selling pendant, question mark? It's not that great. It's alright. Ow! Lin, don't clump up your Wyvern when you're close to Nova. What a machine this blade is, by the way. 14 armor. Lich on the menu. Very little mana. Forces the TP. At least the TP had value, eh?
A player's forces are under attack.
Happy is closing the supply gap. Raider into the mix. Perfect 50 food army. Red spots. Yeah, it's all about experience now. As I said, XP limited. Especially on Happy side, there's not much left. We have no bats here. It's a bit of a liability maybe. The Garg switch might come in as a surprise, but can you really deal with that? Wand of the Wind, no coil, Destro at 50%. Happy still getting kills, don't get me wrong. The coils are pretty much on time. But it just feels as Lin is in an overwhelming position. The mid game, the Blade Master Shadow Hunter mid game is so strong. And it's a double-edged sword. Like, if you allow Lin to do whatever he wants, then he creeps the biggest spot with hex manipulation. And if you don't engage, and if you engage, you might lose your heroes. That's a really tricky position to be in. Another TP, a second in very quick succession. And items for Lin still look great. Plus, fight over the trolls was 1. That is level 4 for the Shadow Hunter. The Blade Master is getting closer to level 5 as well, while we prepare the expansion at 6 o'clock. Yikers. Night Trio, have fun, mate. Or have a good night and then fun when you wake up. Or have fun while you sleep, that's also fine. Just, you know, enjoy yourself. Oh. Fans of Creepjack, enjoy this one. Boing, boing. Wand of the Wind, nice. The only saving item here, I guess. But this is a dead DK. And if you don't have a coil, you just lose. Boom, 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 boom. Lin ties it up. Crazy dominance on Hammerfall. Happy giving the heroes away. But yeah, this mid game, man, I feel like there's no rule of thumb solution to the mid game. If the Blade Master takes off. Like, this has happened twice now. It's like 4 hero kills in 2 mid games. That's a bit much, if you ask me. And I love that Lin is not that one-dimensional, because Hammerfall is inviting you to a base harass. He's not going for that. The troll manipulation on the right-hand side could go wrong. When Happy identifies this a little easier, I think. But he had to make a lot of miles to get to that position due to the way Lin was using Hex for the Warlord, and then he got all that. And then it was a ripple effect at that point. And yo, 1-1, good for us, another game. Another game. In 4 hours, Western qualifier. And until then, we have the last game of this one. We get Lin versus 40. It's Sunday, eh? Balance winers are loud today. Ay. But yeah, Lin, a lot cleaner. We criticized his movements throughout game 1. Oh, Samuro says it as well. Lin stepped up his weapon control massively. Still not like Lin level perfect. But a tier of an upstep compared to the first one for sure. And the decider now on Concealed Hill. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful Warcraft, everybody. It is a good time to be a Warcraft fan, Fox. Kiro Slays, thank you very much for the tier 1. 45 months. Paying the rent. Make Happy great again. Can only do that himself, eh? One last run. Lin won the majority of the past 3 encounters. Happy won the last one. That guy Dylan, thank you for the Prime sub as well. Yeah, you don't want this match to be interrupted by ads. To protect yourself from ads, a sub here on Twitch helps us, helps you. And a Prime sub is even for free. So let's go. Decider! Happy could go 2-0 if he wins this one. He previously defeated 40 already. And then we'd have a decider match between Lin and Fortitude coming up. If Lin wins, he could go into the grand final. And then it comes down to map score between 40 and Happy. Blade, DK, no surprises. That's just what it is. We have a fountain here on this map. We have a red spot in the middle that is begging to be manipulated. With the hex creep. Looking fine. So who's your money on, chat? Balkenlade, thank you for the 5 month. Golin. Quite some Watchy fans in the house, I reckon. Happy guaranteed to go finals? Could still be a 2-1, 2-1, 2-1 situation, right? If Lin wins here and 40 wins 2-1, then all the results are 2-1, 2-1, 2-1, and we have a tiebreaker. Then we need this to be replayed.
A player's forces are under attack.
Everything still possible. But yeah, 40 needs a little help. Wouldn't Happy go over 40 because he beat 40? Yeah, but if Lin beats Happy and Happy beat 40 and 40 beats Lin, then it's a clean tiebreaker. And 40 could also 2-0 Lin. Or Lin could 2-0 40 and then the map score doesn't matter at all. Round robin, eh? Okay, Blade 1.2. Happy, too clever, too sharp to allow this, but Lin didn't even try. He's going for a ghoul instead. Happy with the deny. Razor sharp plus the creep. Gorgeous Warcraft. 3 important hits for Happy in 2 seconds. Ah, this. Wait, this was Happy. This was Lin. Lin got a trapper. Ooh. Did not expect. Lin is going back to Grunt Headhunter, the losing strat of game 1. Got the item as well. True, chat. True. Also got double circlet. This Blade Master is the beast. Happy trying to power creep level 3. What's the upside of this Grunt Headhunter? You can creep earlier, of course. Get a Blade Master more reliable. Claws +8, Lich already rubbing his hands. To be fair, Grunt Headhunter lost because Lin lost the Grunt 2 creeps and the Wyvern 2 towers. Probably. I don't think we're on the stage of the game anymore where Happy would get fooled into playing a Dark Ranger. This was the big upside of the build. That Happy could think that Lin is going mass Headhunters when in reality he's switching to Wyvern.
A player's forces are under attack.
Little peace treaty, eh? Let's all heal together. Alright. Good about this creeping is you don't need much effort, especially here when you can heal up the grunts at the fountain. And you don't take too much XP away from Shadowhunter. I like that. Maybe it's a map dependent thing. Oh, Happy is committing hard, expecting a Shadowhunter to be out and going for the middle. But Lin knows that Happy knows And it's not going for the red. Mind games also between the two. With that though, Happy has the freedom with 4 ghouls. Whew, okay, coil sells everything. That's why he was creeping so much, because he needs the level 2 coil for this to work. It is solo experience only on the... Oh my god! Claws plus 12. It is solo experience only on the DK though, so it doesn't help that much. Item is of course fantastic. Not only does it boost the Lich, but it also takes damage away from the blade. No creep check by Lin in the mid game. Ooh, I feel like this is a bit of a troublesome situation for Lin. Coil Nova. Uh-oh! Boom goes the dynamite. Man, Happy firing on all cylinders. This is not like the games we've seen prior. Total annihilation. Coil Nova galore. The one last hit doesn't matter at all, as Grunts and Headhunters are completely falling apart again. What a sick punish. Happy with fantastic creeping. Good scouting in the middle.
Players' forces are under attack.
Phenomenal red spot. And then the Lich arrives and he's so ready for this creep check that he knows is happening. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect defense. Lin needs a little miracle. Happy has full map control now. Happy can do whatever he wants.
Players' forces are under attack.
That Lich is plus 25 at the 8-minute mark. Oh boy. Yeah, everything was lining up perfectly for Happy this game. Really well crafted early game movement. Missed again. Yeah, and without the crazy number of Wyvern, I have little hope. That would mean that the upcoming match of 40 versus Lin is basically a semi-final. Lin is desperate. Lin is so desperate. Potion of Greater Healing might be necessary because there's more coil and there's more Nova. And it ends up on the Shadow Hunter once again. At least this time we have Heal Wave, so he's safe. Yeah, bullet dodged. And now level 4. Critical level. Lol. No pun intended, actually. Gets the level 2 critical strike. Huge damage boost. Get the shade. We have one out already. And Lin is back to sniping statues now that he has an orb. But that gives Happy full map control. Lin is a step behind, but okay. Statues not sniped as they weren't here. Ooh, is engaging actually. Not allowing Happy to go to the fountain for now. Who gets the dragon? Blade is 4.0. Should go to Happy. Bats in. Yep. Here we go. Oh, that's a big one. Hex on the DK aiming for the Lich comeback, maybe. dispels the hex, saves his lich. The damage machine is still on the field, but the destroyers are suffering. Here's level 3 Shadow Hunter. No hex in range, wants to save it for heal waves. Aiming for the alchemist, who's very, very low armor, which makes physical damage really good against them. Supply even. Lin with this fight might turn this game around. Alchemist dies with the nice into the creeps. Of course. What a god. And we got ourselves a game. That was a nasty, nasty, nasty creep check by Lin. Set up so well. No room to escape with Bat's Wyvern positioned here. The fighting spirit in Lin. Really commendable. Losing hero to creeps, what a god. Well played, well played, well played. Even when Happy does something so bland as losing an alchemist to the creeps, Neo can't help but yell, what a god. Nice, nice guys, nice. Lin sees himself far ahead, or maybe just wants to create a decoy on the right hand side. With these towers, they should definitely be cancelled.
A player's forces are under attack.
It's a few losses, but no level up. That last red spot is very important. Do we have bats? No, we don't. Only Wyvern. Is this the fight for Lin? I'm not 100% sure. We do have a lot of mana. That will help. Wyvern with the speed scroll being greeted by Nova Acid Bomb immediately. Taking out the destroyer, but it takes time. We don't have the crazy damage numbers. We don't have the biggest red numbers. But now the Destros are gone and Hex can reign. Ah, there is one left actually. An Alchemist can get level 2. That is more movement speed. And Lin is losing the momentum again. Sweet save spot. Destroyer over the trees. Waiting for another coil. Takes out another Wyvern. Fantastic recovery by Happy. He got punched in the face, but it doesn't matter to him at all. Lin's numbers are way too low. He got 600 gold. Where's the reinforcements? Maybe you don't need it, actually. As he disengages after this. Crit 3. The Saint Sword. We got a tower. It's not that Happy has a huge army. But Lin has no mana no more. Positioning himself here. Happy knows that he's sniping for statues. And statues is what Happy needs. The next fight is likely to decide this game. Again, the Shade, man. The Shade is providing so much value. It's so crazy. How nobody does anything against it. I mean, it's a dead giveaway that there is a Shade. Here we go. Nice. Thing is, there's another. Fight happening. Happy has to prevent these towers that can be used as an anchor for a base that Lin needs. 264 crits. And you gotta raise the question, is that enough? For now, it's looking okay. Lin has to have the finger on the trigger when it comes to production. And he does, with new raiders. He is switching quite heavy onto raiders, right? Going TC as well, which is kinda new. Gives up the expo. This TC needs the ring. Like, otherwise it just pops. No storm, just aura. Looks a little desperate. Is he trying to raider lame at this stage? worry for Lynn. I don't think it's Raider lame, it's more for the end snare. They want this spot so bad.
A player's forces are
Lynn
under
didn't see
attack.
him. Nice counter. Nice counter. And now you have to go the extra way around the little forest. And Happy is safe. The movement is so good. By both. So the raiders are to catch some units and yoink them towards you. You gotta be careful, man, to not get nuked. Because raiders are bad fighters. They're a wonderful utility unit. They're bad fighters. Who makes the first big mistake? Heal ward at the ready. It's just, there's no stomp, man. There's no stomp. Speed scroll, disengage. That should be the red spot for Happy. Lynn is trying desperate to distract and get these towers up, but it's just never allowed. Where are the big brain plays by Lynn? How do you salvage this? 7 food down. Maybe the Lich is a target. 3 destroyers for this spell though. And the nuke is already locked and loaded against the bat. But if there's a nuke on the bat, there's no nuke on the Shadow Hunter or Raider. Headhunters this late. I mean, he knows there is no Dark Ranger. But there's this Lich plus level 2 Nova. It feels a little rough. The bat detonates. It's alright. Invo potion on the blade, taking the statue out as so often. Raiders do a solid job. TC tanking. No ring, and the writing was on the wall that this cow was dying. Lynn needs a bit of help here. The heal waves, I don't know. There aren't plenty. Headhunters. He wants these destroyers at all costs. But the Lich is a weapon of mass destruction against ground units. Destro gets the kill. Supply still relatively even, and at some point it becomes Hero Arena. Lynn's unit's so fragile though. Level 5 DK. That was a fight without the blade because he had to heal. Backstep into crit, as so often. One more destroyer out. Happy reinforcing. So is Lynn. That Kodo you cannot lose. But how to prevent? There's a coil, right? Yep. Point. 4 supply down. And the damage aura gone. Ooh, sneaky. Man, if Lynn had the time, and he might have, would love to see a tower here somewhere, Grubby style, as he did against Hawk. Oh, that Lich, of course, got the rope. Look at him! He got double damage. He got essentially double damage. Lynn wants to win this at all costs. But how? He's saving for a tiny. We got only 700 gold. Huh. Happy did some min-maxing, sold the sacrificial pit, has to go for a sacrificial pit again. Looks like a tiny. No, just potions. Calm before the storm. Happy gets perfect information. Blade Master is supposed to do the same. Is it the right call to keep the ring on the Blade Master? What do you think? Apparently not. Apparently we were right all along. The next mistake decides the game. 4K viewers? For real? Oh my god. Awesome. And we're in the second best of 3 only. Lin's Expo is gone. He's going all in. All in, Lin! What more can he gobble up? There's lots of items. Invul, maybe? Just to steal it away as well? Only heal potions. No invul potion. What's he saving the 200 gold for? I don't know. But we're going for it now. He is annihilating these headhunters and they gotta move quickly. Shadowhunter nuked as well. Would love to have an invul potion now, huh? Might be a bit too late. It's all in the hands of a blade who is aiming for the statues in the back. Not too much remaining anymore. Shadowhunter safe position. But yeah, clearly writing on the wall. Happy once his SH gone. Has that invul potion still. Got the 194 gold still. Blade is doing a fantastic job with the SH. This was all level 5. Can he save himself? Buy it! Run! He does! Doesn't dodge it though! There was a lot of time. It was the longest range coil, but the fight was of course very, very chaotic. And then there's no nuke, and Happy today is probably the best player in the world. Defeating Fortitude 2-1. Defeating Lin 2-1. It was close, but Happy on top.